few days ago, I was struck with very sad news. Councilman Eric Mays passed away, and him and I spoke semi-often, and we worked on things together. And sometimes we didn't let everyone know that we were partnering on some things for strategic reasons. But when I tell you he was an amazing ally, he was always encouraging, significant institutional insight and knowledge, bright man who advocated and cared deeply for the community that he represented. Well, he passed away. He was also a friend of Ricky Smiley's. Ricky was hit hard by this as well. Now there's some infighting. So put up the picture full mass. I'm going to explain what I can. So Eric Mays' son is in a dispute with other family members over his father's body. Eric HaKeem Mays, the son of the late councilman, a third-term councilman at that, who served the city of Flint before his death last month, is now suing the late city leader's 4 siblings at a funeral home over the handling of the remains. Eric D. Mays filed the lawsuit on Monday alleging fraud, conspiracy, and unjust enrichment in connection with how the late councilman's body was handled. Eric Mays, the outspoken leader who led the majority Black district during the Flint water crisis, died February 24th, 65 years of age. It's believed to have died without a will, according to the complaint. The lawsuit seeks an order preventing Lawrence E. Moon Funeral Home, the company, from removing or moving forward with any funeral plans or arrangements planned by anyone other than Eric HaKeem Mays. It also seeks an order compelling the funeral home to release the body of Eric Mays to whichever funeral home his son chooses. The suit claims that on February 24th, when the county medical examiner investigator Amanda Rhodes visited Eric Mays' home to conduct a death investigation, she spoke with 2 of the siblings, Sherman Mays and Veronica Simmons, who are named in the complaint, by the way. So Rhodes posed the question if their brother was married or had any children older than 18. And they told her, according to the lawsuit, that he was neither married nor a father to any children over age 18. Under Michigan law, Eric HaKeem Mays has the right as Eric Mays' adult child and next of kin to make funeral-related decisions related to his father, the lawsuit states. The suit lists the son's birth certificate as one of the exhibited documents. A lawyer representing the 2 siblings sent a message on March 1st stating, quote, "I'm advised that your client is not the biological son of Mr. Mays and to their knowledge was never adopted, according to the suit. The legal action from Eric HaKeem Mays against his aunts and uncles accuses Sherman Mays and Veronica Simmons of perpetuating a fraud on the county medical examiner's office by claiming that Eric Mays did not have any children. The complaint also accuses a 3rd sibling of the late councilman, Richey Mays, of perpetuating a separate fraud on the medical examiner's office, quote, by falsely representing to its administrator that he had legal authority as the late councilman's brother to authorize the release of his body to the funeral home, according to Lento Law Group. I don't know where this is going to end, but I will say this. The way the son is going about this is a way that I would go about it if I was in the same position. And I'm not sure if there's going to be a requirement for any additional documentation other than what has been provided in the suit. But you hate to see this happen after something so tragic. And people are still feeling the loss and feeling the loss of leadership for that district and what he meant to them as a family man. And I bring this to the attention of everyone. This was a story that has been rumbling. It finally made the news. But part of this confusion rests, as the complaint says, that they cannot find or there may not be an executable will that would have clarified some things based on the desire of the now deceased. God rest his soul, no matter what. Francesca, thoughts?
Yeah, I just hope that the family finds peace no matter what happens, because it is on those who survive that have to deal with this. And I mean, he was a busy guy, right? He was out there and representing the people of Flint. And so I don't know whether to believe there isn't a will. I'd like to think that someone like that might have, yes, had a will, but it goes to the siblings, the kids. I think in most states, siblings do not have control over the estate or the final wishes or anything like that. So I hope they can rectify it. And yes, remember the legacy of Eric Mays.
That's right. There you go. Well said.